Yo, so this is like the first time I'm doing this type of format. I have many more things planned for this channel and I want to stay consistent. But the main goal, I guess, for this channel is to like show you the raw, unfiltered, I guess, me in a way. So basically there won't be that much entertainment here. Yo, this wind is actually blowing my hair so bad. I know it kind of looks like I'm in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, there won't be much entertainment here. Like, I guess I'm not gonna do like my high-pitched voice, like YouTuber voice, which is so weird. Like, it kind of just comes to me. If anything, this is kind of like how I just talk on a daily basis. Like, if you were to be my IRL friend, this is probably how I would talk to you. But the goal of this video is to make you guys aware of the stuff that's considered normal or acceptable among other editors. I guess lie number one that people tell you is that editing can't be a job or like a full-time career. Like, most people just have it be like a side thing or like a hobby, which, I mean, it's acceptable, right? Like, that's how I started. But like in reality, it's actually possible to make this like your full-time job. I mean, I'm living proof of it, you know what I mean? I mean, also, I guess my students, right? I mean, my student Danny just hit 10K with editing, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I don't want to say like it's overnight, but like it's definitely doable, you know what I mean? And another lie that people tell you is that like you need like all this expensive gear, you need cameras, you need a crazy PC. That's not really true. Like if I was to start from zero, right? I feel like I could be getting a lot of money from just using my phone, to be honest. Like, I feel like people talk down on mobile editors, you know? And I'm not saying like go and be a mobile editor, but like if that's what you have, bro, like, you know, work with what you have. I've told my story multiple times, or at least I felt like I've told my story, but I probably told it to like individual people and not like as a whole, right? Or maybe I have, I don't know. But like I started with a phone and like I was doing everything on there. I never looked at it as like, damn, I need to have a PC to start or whatever. Like, I don't know. I started editing since I was like 12 or something. And like, I never like pictured myself having like a PC. Or like, I mean, I did, but it's like, how do I explain it? I didn't grow rich, you know what I mean? Like, my parents were able to like, you know, put a roof over my head and stuff, which I was thankful for. So like, I never was like, oh, I know like they're gonna buy me a PC or something, you know? Like, in my mind, I was just working with what I had. I feel like that's so like common knowledge, but I guess like is not to some people, which I started to like not think about, but like I started to realize. I'm not sure if some people are just bots or like what it is, but like some people just don't think. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I know it kind of sounds like my ego is so high, but that's the thing with this whole thing. Like, if your ego is not high, then you just won't make it, because like it takes self-belief, you know what I mean? And some people just don't have that. People think that like they can't do this because of something, you know what I mean? But I feel like, for example, me, like there's nothing I can't do. Like actually, I don't know. I feel like even if I like told myself like I'm gonna start flying or something, I'm gonna find out somehow how to fly, even though it's like kind of impossible, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I know how to do so many things. I know how to cut hair. I know how to edit. I just started working on cars, and it's like, I just do it. I don't really think about it. Obviously, like, you gotta think about how you can do it, but it's like, I don't second guess myself, or like, I don't tell myself that I can't do it, you know what I mean? People think that you need like a $3,000 PC or that you need every Adobe subscription. Bro, technically, bro, I could make thousands of dollars with CapCut, and CapCut is free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sponsored, but it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of just letting y'all know, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely possible, like, with what you have. Also, some people think that you need like school to do this, like proper training or like a degree or something. But if I'm being honest with y'all, you do not need a diploma. And I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but like, I think college is like useless. Like, unless you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or like something like that like requires you to like have knowledge, then of course you would need college, because that diploma or degree or whatever, however it works, obviously you would need it, you know what I mean? Let me get a little closer to y'all. I don't know, you're most likely an editor, and if you're not, you want to get into it, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm here to tell you though, like, you don't need all that equipment. Like, you can start with your phone, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need top tier quality is basically what I'm saying. And it's so crazy that some of you guys think that when you guys watch creators and like watch them come up with almost like nothing. I mean, for example, I guess Speed now is one of the biggest creators right now, you know what I mean? But like not too long ago, he was just streaming off this like super trash webcam, you know what I mean? And it's really not about the quality, it's more about the content, you know what I mean? Same thing with like editing. Like, you don't need a crazy setup, you just gotta know how to, like, you know what I'm saying, show good graphics, or like be able to show your emotions. Because I know it might sound cringy, but like I kind of put my emotions in my edits, and some of you guys are actually able to like see that, because I've gotten DMs from people telling me that like they can see the emotion that I bring into my edits. So I guess like you just want to do it. I don't know how to explain it. Another lie that people say is that like you need to start cheap. Like when it comes to like getting clients and stuff, like you can't be charging crazy prices and stuff to start like at $20 and stuff like that. Bro, that's such a horrible like way to go about it. I feel like that's such a waste of time. If you're making an edit and you're charging $5, $20, bro, and some of you guys have the mindset to where like, okay, I can start charging, you know, like $20, $30, $50 for like a year until I start getting better. And that's not really true. My student Daniel, and that's a separate person, Daniel and Danny, crazy. My student Daniel that recently joined probably like 2 months ago, joined my mentorship. He gets paid like $1,000 on average for like a 30-second edit, which is kind of crazy. And like, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I could brag about myself as well, but it's like, you guys are obviously seeing my stuff, you know what I mean? So you guys think that like I'm already like special or whatever. Or not special, but like you guys think that like I just got it in me, which that's partially true, you know what I mean? But it's like anybody could do it, bro. Like, I don't know. You know, it's so funny because sometimes whenever I start talking about these like conversations about like, you just have to do it, like anybody could do it, I start to kind of get stressed because like I start getting mad, and I start getting mad because like all of you guys could be doing this, bro. Like, I don't know, it's nothing was handed to me, you know what I mean? And I was able to do all this from scratch, which is just crazy. Sometimes like I forget about that, and I guess like it is a good way to motivate myself to like keep going. Sometimes, believe it or not, I have points where like I don't want to quit, but it's like, bro, my hair, bro, the wind is blowing all my hair to the right. I'm gonna look so funny, bro. I know I just cut off mid-sentence, but I think I'm gonna just leave it there. Let me see, I've been recording for, I don't even know how long I've been recording. I don't know, man. I know I just cut off that sentence just there. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I'm just telling y'all that like you can do this, you know what I mean? I know most of you guys have dreams and goals that you want to achieve or whatever. Bro, it's definitely possible. Like, I don't really tell my age online and stuff, but I'm very young, and I don't know, it's just so crazy to me. But, you know, talking about very young, a lot of you people, you guys get discouraged because online you guys see that, like, you know, people are becoming famous, like, younger and younger now. And some of you guys watching this might be like 30 years old, and you're probably like, damn, bro, all these 15-year-olds, like, beating me, like, they're making out. Hey, yo! Making it out. And it's like, there isn't really an age, like, I don't know, even some of you guys are like 15, you guys think that like you guys are already late, which you're never late. Even if you're 40 years old, you're not late. But obviously, like, it's important, or not important, but like it's good to start young, you know what I mean? I started since like I was telling y'all, I started since I was like 12 years old, and so like I have years and years of experience. And so like with this stuff, it just takes experience. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, it just takes experience. You just gotta fail a bunch of times, you know? If you start failing a bunch of times, you'll know know when something doesn't work, and if that doesn't work, just move on to the next thing, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about like if editing doesn't work out. I'm talking about just like, you know, you're editing, you post a video and it flops. Okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying, analyze the video, see what you did wrong, and either fix it, make some changes, post it again. If it flops again, then just completely change the whole like video around, you know what I mean? I feel like it's common sense, but like I said, it's not common sense to everybody else. You know, I guess this brings me to the next point, which people say going viral is hard, and it really isn't. Like, it's I don't want to say it's easy, but like, it's not hard. Like my recent video that I posted on my account, I wasn't even gonna post it, and right now it's sitting at like 1 million views and like 150,000 likes in like 3 days or something crazy. I wasn't even gonna post that video. That was actually for like a YouTube video tutorial that I was doing, which I'm still working on that YouTube video. I'm not sure if that YouTube video is gonna be out once you guys see this, but it's like, it's not hard. And obviously I can't sit here and tell you guys, I guess, all the secrets or whatever, because I guess I have a mentorship where I teach all of this, you know what I mean? And if I teach it here, then there will be no point of me having a mentorship, and it would just not be fair for my students, you know what I mean? Which in my mentorship, I talk about like literally every question you have. I mean, there's like, I guess, so much information that like I don't even know where to start, you know what I mean? And so like whenever you become my student and join my mentorship, literally any question you have, like you can ask me, like I answer it. And it's like, it's always different for every student because everybody has like different situations and stuff. Oh, and I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah, I'm recording the video. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's different for every student. And so like, I guess if you were to join, right, and like, let's say you've already been editing for a year or something, and your videos are just not performing well, you're not going viral, you're not getting clients, then like, I would look over your account and like tell you specifically what you're doing wrong. And that's why I tell you guys it's always different for everybody, because like, obviously, like all of you guys are not doing the same thing. All of you guys are not editing the same stuff to the same song, same style. It's always different. So like, it depends on the student, but obviously there's like some specific stuff that like, I guess would be considered like for everyone, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's so hard to explain. Just know that my students are doing really good. And I actually, you know, I'm not going to sit here and like lie to y'all and tell you that like everybody is like succeeding. Everybody's getting thousands of dollars. No, there's like a few students in past launches, even in this launch, that like are lagging a little bit. I just feel like some people just, I don't want to say don't have what it takes, but some people just don't really want it as bad as other people. And I feel like that's what makes you like either succeed or not, you know? Like you need to wake up thinking about this, go your whole day thinking about this, go to sleep thinking about this. And if you're not thinking about your goal like 24/7 all day, then you don't really want it that bad. And it's just like that, to be honest. Anyways, like I was telling y'all, this channel is not to like entertain y'all. It's basically to provide value and teach y'all like the real stuff that's going on behind the scenes, you know? I was about to curse. I don't be cursing, by the way. I don't curse. I realized that I really love teaching, but like I only like teaching people that I actually want to be taught. I know that's so weird to say, but it's like some people, like I was telling y'all earlier, some people want it more bad than others. And like those people that really want it bad, those are the people I like teaching, because I'm 100% sure that like they're gonna get results, you know what I mean? Anyways, like I said, I gotta go. If one of you guys want to be my student, you can sign up in my description. There's gonna be a form, so just apply. And if you're a good fit, somebody from my team is gonna reach out. And I hope to see you and talk to you soon. Not just, I guess, the viewers from this, but like, you know, a student that's actually like down to grind and put in the effort or whatever. It is expensive, so like I'm telling y'all, so if you guys are broke, and unfortunately I can't really help y'all besides, I guess, my main YouTube channel where there's, I guess, free sauce. But if you do have, you know, a little savings, or you're making good money from your job and you want to quit your job to like do this full time, then definitely apply, because the goal is to like, you know what I'm saying, have you quit your job and do this full time. Because, you know, funny enough, and I know I need to go, but funny enough, I have 2 students in my mentorship that like are in college or university or whatever, I'm trying to have them quit. I think one of them is gonna quit, and I think the other one is low-key still thinking about it. I definitely think he's gonna quit as well, because like, if I'm being real with y'all, you guys need time for this. Like, it's not something that you can just put like 1 hour a week and then, you know what I mean, get thousands of dollars. Technically you can, right? But it's kind of rare unless like you're like crazy good at editing, which to make this type of money, like really good money, you don't need to be an amazing editor, to be honest. Like you don't, I feel like some people think that like you need to be like out of this world crazy, or like even up to my level, but that's not really true. So anyways, I'm about to go. Give this video a like, comment any questions you guys have, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that talk, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Bye.